morning students. Welcome to the class of computers. Open your Adobe Photoshop books. Students, in the last class we people have discussed how to create clipping mask, lasso tool and polygonal lasso tool, and we have discussed how to use magnetic lasso tool. And in the class of today, we will cover page number 14 till 16. And we will cover the topics magic tool, crop tool and slice tool. So students, open books, page number 14. Now, first topic we are having magic wand. What is magic wand? Magic wand is used to select similar color area. Means that similar shades are selected with the just one click with the help of magic wand tool. And we can specify the color range or the tolerance for the magic wand tool selections. For using this magic wand tool, we will open the Photoshop to do its practical. Let's suppose I have taken this image. Now, here we are having the magic wand tool. I'll click over there. In the option bar, we are having different options like add to selection, subtract to selection, intersect with selection. These options we have done detailed discussion with the lasso tool or magnetic lasso tool. Now we are having one option, that is a tolerance. What is tolerance? Tolerance determines a similarity as well as a difference of the color pixel selected. Means as the tolerance is higher, the selection area become more wider. It will select the similar colors also. If my tolerance is less, it will be more strict about the colors. Next, we are having anti-alias. That also we have discussed in the lasso tool. Anti-alias defines the smooth edges, and the tolerance we can decide as per our requirement. Let's suppose I'll do the tolerance 70. Now see, when I click over there, the area of selection is more wider. With the just one click, I can select the similar colors. Now see the difference. If I'll make the tolerance less, I'll click over there. I'll make it 30. Now see, when I click over there, see, this area is having little different shade. That's why it is not selected. As my tolerance is less, it is strict about the colors. If my tolerance is higher, we can select the similar area of the colors according to our requirements. Clear, students? Now, we will discuss its steps. Steps to use magic wand tool. First step, click on Start button. All program Adobe Photoshop CS3. Select the magic wand tool. Select the required selection options like we have done the tolerance, anti-alias, add to selection, subtract to selection, any requirement. With our requirement, we can choose any option and click on the required part of the image as per our requirements. Clear, students? Now next topic we are having crop tool, and we are having term cropping. Cropping is the process of moving portions of an image to create focus, and you can crop the image by using the crop tool and the crop commands. Now we will discuss it practically, that which part of the picture we want to focus, that part we can crop, means we can cut from the entire image. Now see, we are having this image and this is our crop tool. I'll select the crop tool and see this area is selected. Now I can adjust the area which I want to focus. Let's suppose I want to focus this face only. I will adjust by holding and dragging the mouse the part of the image. Now I will click over here. The picture is cropped. Rest of the picture is not there, and this part of the picture is cropped from the entire image. Clear, students? Now see the steps for cropping. How to use crop tool. Click on start button. All program Adobe Photoshop CS3. Take an image. Select the crop tool. Hold and drag the mouse on the required part of the image. When you are satisfied with your selection, press enter key. When we press the enter key, the selected part is cropped from the entire image. Now, next topic we are having slice tool. What is slice tool? Slice tool is a rectangular area of an image that you can use to create links, rollovers and the animations in the associated web page. Means that slice means the pieces, or you can say cut the image into different parts. When we are cutting the image into different parts, the picture quality become lower. But with the help of slice tool, as many as parts, or you can say slices we want of one image, we can do without losing the quality of the image, and we can use that parts for creating links, rollovers and the animations for the internet purpose, also for creating websites or for any work related to the web pages. Now we will see the practical first of the slice tool. For that, let's suppose we will take new image. I will close this image and I will use another image. Click on file menu, new option, OK. Then we will place the image wherever you have saved it. I will select this image, complete image. Now I will adjust its height and width. Now and double click on it. Now we will select the slice tool. In the crop tool, we are having slice tool. Now see, this is the slice tool I have selected. It automatically changes, the pointer changes into the form of a knife to make the slices, means to create the part of the image. Now see, as many as slices I want, I will hold and drag the mouse. First slice. Now I want the second slice. As many as slices I want of the image, I can hold and drag the mouse. And see, the numbers are coming. 1, 2. Now I want the third slice. whatever the slices I want, I can make the slices. Now next slice. Now I have divided the image into different slices. Now we will click on file menu. This time we will choose save for web, and when I click on the save for web, we are having option, or you can say button, and we will click on this save button. Now we will select the location where we want to save the image. Now let's suppose I want to make the image name girl, and note down that from this format drop down, HTML and images will be selected, and this HTML will make the file for using for the internet purpose, and image will create a folder of the image where these all slices are stored. Clear? Now we will click on this save button. Now when I'll minimize it and see on the desktop that one image folder is there and one your web browser file is there. When I'll click on this web browser file of the Chrome, see the image is coming. When I'm holding and dragging the mouse, this is my first slice, and this is my second slice which I have selected, and when I select here, this is my third slice, and this is my fourth slice from there. This can be used for the linking, animations and the rollovers. And now see, in the image folder, my all slices, all the pieces of the image which I have sliced are stored. This is my first slice I have used, next slice, second, third and fourth. Clear, students? In this way we can create different slices of an image with the help of slice tool. Clear? Now we will discuss the steps to use the slice tool. Click on start button. All program Adobe Photoshop CS3. Take the image on the layer 1. We are having the background layer, that is as default. Select the slice tool. Hold and drag the mouse over the image as required, means as many as slices we want. Then click on file menu, save for web option. Then we will click on save button. We will give that file name, type the file name, select the HTML and image in the format drop down list and click on save button. These are the steps to use the slice tool. So students, in the class of today we people have discussed 3 tools. First was magic tool, then we have discussed crop tool, and at the last we have discussed the slice tool. Try to do the practical with the help of school links. Thank you so much.